What's up to all of you guys out there? And this is just a quick message to anybody that's gonna hear this to Xbox. And if anybody at Xbox is listening to this, let's begin here. VGC put out a tweet saying an acclaimed first-party Xbox game will go multi-platform this year. It's claimed, and this was claimed by Nick the Hate on his podcast earlier this year. VGC wasn't the first to report on it, but since it's gaining more attention today, 2 days later, than when I forgot, I don't know if it was Clover or somebody else that reported on it first. Put this tweet out, but now today on Saturday morning is claiming is getting more attention because now I see it by others on the feed. This is what I have to. This is my only thing about this. If you guys are going to do this and just hold one games, one a game for a year and a half, 2 years, then just say that. You're going to. I don't. Me personally, I don't care if y'all guys go multi-platform. I have PC Ultimate. I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I don't care. I play on them first on Game Pass, so I don't care what game it is. I either played it or didn't want to play it, or it's in the back rotation. So I'm on Game Pass. So, but I'm saying you're going to confuse your fans at one point. You're going. I'm not going to say you're going to get backlash, but you're going to get the confused fans saying, "Are you going to go third party?" Because as much trash talk as the Xbox fans talk, in the back of their mind, they still wonder if their games are gonna go multi-platform. I know a lot of them say they don't care because we have Game Pass, but if they go to Game Pass, and even if still, it's something about that. It's something about that psychologically that, well, because I don't think unless the government gets involved. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but if the government gets involved and start making people go multi-platform, then I will see others, Nintendo, the other two go multi-platform like Nintendo and Sony. But besides that, I don't think they're going to get none of these. I don't think Xbox was never besides MLB. I don't think they will get none of. I don't think PlayStation. I don't think Xbox will get none of or Nintendo or Sony's first party games. So shoot, they can't even get the second party games from not Ninja Theory, but the guys that make Neo, and they're about to put out Rise of the Ronin. They can't get those second party games. I mean, come on. I just don't see it unless the government gets involved and makes everybody go multi-platform. So and this, so I don't have a problem with it. It's just that you're gonna have. I don't think you want your customer base to be lambasted about this because it's this one game now. Then later on it's another game. Then later on it's another game. Then later on it's another game. I think that Phil Spencer or somebody from Microsoft or Xbox should come out and with a clear thought. I know you guys are still going with the FTC, and you guys and Phil Spencer has already said that it's a case-by-case basis, but the thought process about who gets what, where goes where, has not been clear. I think it's pretty clear, but then if this is a first-party game that's not associated with ABK, and this is a true first-party game, I don't know, but we'll see. But let's go over some of the thoughts of others real quick. You got Alex. Oh no, it's Alex right here. If this is true, his best bet is Hi-Fi Rush on Switch. Like I said, everybody been saying that for the longest, but I don't know. I don't know how much validity this holds, but if true, I assume. See, everybody's assuming it's Hi-Fi Rush. I don't think it's Starfield, cause I think it's gonna be on the Switch. I think it's gonna go. I think the game that's going is gonna be on the Switch, and I don't think Starfield can. I don't think it gonna be on. I don't think Starfield will be on the next Switch. So that's my thought about that. And also, Randy Keefe has said on the second part, he says, I have no idea why Xbox will go through this. I'm so confused with their game plan. Me too. And I'm gonna say I'm a little confused by the game plan because on one hand, you guys want to stack up Game Pass. I don't know if you guys exhausted enough of the console market to say, oh, we hit a plateau. Even if we get more customers on the console side, that we won't get more Game Pass. I just don't see that coming. But it's a twofold. I just think somebody should come out, whether it's Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, or who else, and say that our games will go wherever we want to because when we feel like we exhausted the Game Pass crowd and through line of bought games, we feel like we can make more money putting them on other platforms. If you guys come out and be honest about, truly honest, like we just want more money. So if you feel like we will put a game somewhere and make more money, we will do that. You don't have to be like, it's gonna go. You have to be clear about your intentions. I'll put it like this and then I end it off. If you guys condition the customers of other platforms that games will come, and a good amount of those games will come to their platform of choice, and they don't have an Xbox, I don't see how you'll ever get those guys as a Xbox Game Pass customer. Now you could say those guys might you guys might have the numbers and say those guys might never be an Xbox Game Pass customer, and so we're just gonna send games that that fan base seems to want to purchase. We're gonna put games over there that fan base seems to want to purchase and get that back. But I don't know. It's a hard thought because my thought process is, and I leave it off with this. Do you want to build up the Game Pass portfolio to, let's say it's 2027 and Blade and Elder Scrolls 6 is about to come out, and they have no choice but to jump into Game Pass because of that? But do you want to condition them to like, oh, I'm gonna just wait? Of course, those games gonna come over anyway, or do you? Because I believe if somebody jumps into Game Pass and they never been on Xbox, and they really say, oh, and they really give Game Pass a try, and not just, oh, I played the game I wanted and jump off. I don't see how you get out of Game Pass in less than 2 years, because there's games on Game Pass. Xbox itself gets a bad rap, and then Game Pass with these clowns over here gets a bad rap. And then, but once you get into Game Pass, there's games on there, and the games they put on there usually last about a year. And I don't know how many games you could beat in a year. So you have to. I don't know how many games you could beat back. Like, unless you just knocking them off like that, I don't know how many 40-hour games you could beat back to back to back to back. Let alone the game sets that Xbox is bringing into. But you guys know what I'm saying. But my point is, this is Xbox's problem. I don't care if they go multi-platform. Like I said, I have Game Pass Ultimate, but they need to make their message even more clear. Just say we're gonna put games where we want to put them because we want more money, and you could take the chance of waiting for your game to come to your platform of choice, or you could just hop on Game Pass. I don't mean, and just say it like that. Just say I don't mean to be mean, but it's your choice to take that chance. Peace.